Hey folks, anyone who's committed to driving an old car as a daily probably has run into the same stuff that I do, where you go through all the mechanics, wiring, all that good stuff, and get it squared away, and then something else happens. It finds ways to take your time and frustrate you. So today, last week it was the windshield, or I'm sorry, the doors, windows, crank. Yeah, had to redo one. It's better. I like it. This week, yeah, the gas tank. I had repaired it before, and it lasted 2 years. It was one of those tank repair polymer kits, Permatex or JB Weld, Tank Weld. Worked pretty good. I put a new gas cap on about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And I think the added pressure there is just pushing too much in. And, it's starting to weep again. The Studebaker tank design is kind of stupid because it's got the nipple on the bottom, soldered onto the bottom. So if it cracks, it'll just go. It'll drain your whole tank. Instead of coming in from the top and having a tube that goes down to the bottom, at least it wouldn't drain out. So anyway, that's what I got going on now. So here's the plan. I have little weeping action going on. You can kind of see it there, and that's the nipple. It's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. So my plan is to install a new tank, but I didn't pay $450 for a stupid bad design from Studebaker, plus shipping, plus taxes. This is a Dorman. It's powder coated. It did get a little crack in the powder coat up there in the corner during shipping process, but overall it's a great tank. It's a Ford Falcon Comet tank, so it uses the front spot there for the cinder unit, but at least it's not on the very bottom. It does have a drain, which the Studebaker did not. It has a vent tube, which Studebaker did not. So it's a really good thing. As an option, I could cut out the bottom of my floor and fit this tank as a drop-in here. However, I don't really care for that idea. I really like having this. I probably still won't be able to use it anymore because the fill spot for this tank is right here, as opposed to being on the end of the tank on the Studebaker. It is right in this area. So this is where the fill tube is. When I put the tank inside underneath, I'm going to have to change it up. I'm going to have to basically relocate this fill area to behind the license plate, and I'll probably lose the ability to use this. However, I can cut that out, put a piece of flat sheet there, and then mount it up over there so that the small donut can fit there. That'll be kind of neat. At least it's still in there and it's got a place to go, not going to roll around, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff here. Got the license plate retract, which will fit behind here. I'm not going to do anything fancy with this area here. I'm not going to weld it up, cut it out, do anything. Instead, I'm going to end up with a hole, and I'm going to do something funny. I'm thinking probably a really large scale USB plug that I can pull out of here. It'll be pretend, you know, I'll make it up on the 3D printer, but paint it all right. And so during car shows, I'll be able to pull it out, and then I'll have like Studebaker charge port, or you know, something like that on there that'll be just kind of amusing. Because why not? It'll be fun. So I'll have that new tank, or I mean the new fill spot. It's got this little recess here for the tank. However, that goes like that because it's at a bit of an angle. So yeah, I can't drop my tank today because Dora and the kids are they went off to have some fun at the beach. They love going to the beach, and I knew I had to do a little bit of work on here. I was not expecting to have to do this. I did not realize that the nipple was weeping from the joint being bad. So it is what it is. I've been putting that off for like 2 years because, like I said, I did that temporary repair. People said, oh, it's going to only last a little while. And it did only last a little while, but 2 years was really damn good. So anyway, I'm going to do this part behind the license plate. Maybe figure out what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I'm going to either reuse this over here, or I'll make my own. Maybe I'll use part of it. I don't know. I still have to cover that hole up underneath there, you know, so if I can keep this, I'll keep it, and then just make a new one over here. Whatever makes the most sense. Anyway, that's it for now. Wish me luck, and I'll talk to you later.